This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much. And heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 10 team of the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away and start us off. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Tackled at the 40. That'll order a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Tight end goes in motion. Pulls it in. It's Bell. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to plus 40.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. Two memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship, meaning another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. That's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. Two great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down by receivers and take away the opponent's passing.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. There's a throw underneath to the back. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. It's Manning. That one was incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll avoid the big hit at the side.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. What a move, and he's free. They bring him down. It's a big play. Probably the 40.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, you're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Frazier.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the run, it's Frazier.
How about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's a sack. Got it back at the 4-yard line.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. I even throw in Geno Atkins, but a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
He's going to pull it down and run. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Heck of a job by this defense, sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this first down now on 4th down.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. He's got it with room to roam. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, they try the middle, but stop for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We flip the field and begin quarter number 2. We'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Nice grab. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 17-7 game.
That makes the score Georgia 17, Texas 7.
We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it second down. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's a reverse. He's got room to run. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He picks up the first down before they get to the ground.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Dogs looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Good throw, complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. No run it. Handed off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Now from the pistol formation. On 1st down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw. It's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Long ones will have to kick it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We'll try to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Branch. Good enough for first down yardage.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They make the stop. It's a big play for 31.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Wants to throw it. The sure hands. It's Branch. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Quick catch over the middle. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So they call the screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First out and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pressure is coming. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We got some things to work out here. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the deficit is still 16. Still a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
It's another first down for the offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Bulldogs will kick it away and get us going in the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive moving.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
A play action, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Field. It's Manning. He'll take a deep shot. Calls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Georgia 23, Texas 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. To the air, it's Stockton. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive end
kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Oh, what a cut, and still going. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he released it. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Signs a good throw. It's complete. The sophomore quarterback paid a price for that one.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Throw to the running back in the flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the option play. Back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They kicked a field goal last drive. Looking for the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To the air. It's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? QB decides to keep it here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Down the middle, it's Bell. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires into the wideout. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. He catches the football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Breaks free. And he's stopped after 8 yards. So 2nd and 6.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything that moved them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes off in a bootleg. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Going toward the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. And he decides to just blow it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Comes up with the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Fourth down.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's another positive play. Man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Manning. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Receiver makes the catch.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in the game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, dropping for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Second down now after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Hunt over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
To throw, it's Manning. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great pull to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Ending off on the draw play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Dropping back, it's Manning. A short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. A drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. and they nearly got another big one there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Touchdown, Texas. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Georgia 30, Texas 24.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the quarterback will take a knee. And when you're a team that comes in with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.